Hi guys, Mark here. This video today is about meditation, in particular why you need to consider it as part of your daily routine. I started my particular journey with meditation about 7 years ago when I went through a particularly difficult period of my life. And it's been crucial for me in maintaining my mental balance ever since, and eventually seeing me through that very challenging part of my life. I did various meditation retreats, 5-day silent meditation retreats in Buddhist monasteries, and learned from various monks along the way and picked up a few tips that I can share today. The first thing is that when you find your mind is going down a particularly difficult thought path, or maybe dealing with stress or anxiety or even depression, what meditation allows you to do is be able to take a step back from that thought or emotion. It gives you the choice over whether you want to follow it or not. The analogy that I got taught over time was the analogy of the train platform. Most people who are sort of at a standard level of awareness without meditation are spending the whole day going from train to train, from thought to thought, without any choice over the matter, whether they want to follow that particular thought path or not. What meditation allows you to do is just take a step back into the observer, to become consciousness and to become aware of the mind rather than being trapped in it and following it around all the time. So if you take that analogy, what you're able to do is to take a step off the train onto the platform and to watch the trains or the thoughts going by for a moment. The aim is not necessarily to stop thinking, it's to have a choice over which thought path you want to follow. So, for example, if you were to build your awareness to the point where you could spot that your mind was going down a difficult thought path, that it might be anxious or it might be unhappy, you can return to the body, which is what I was taught, feel the emotion, name it. That enables you to let go and then return to your thinking mind when it has had a chance for that emotion to pass. And then hopefully then you can follow a more positive thought path. That's been the most important aspect of meditation for me, is to be able to take a step back from the mind, which enables you to have some element of control over what your mind is doing, which I believe is why mental health is such an issue in today's world, is because we're not taught how to manage the mind as we grow up. The other important aspect of meditation really is to give your mind a break. I mean, we're just thinking all day, especially in the Western world. The mind is particularly useful when we're working, doing practical things. But if you don't give your mind a chance to have a break during a day, what you'll find is that when you go to bed at night, it's still racing, it's still trying to turn over problems, which is what the mind is all about, really, trying to solve problems. So if you can take some time first thing in the morning to clear your mind after sleep, to meet any feelings that might have come up over as you're dreaming, and then take some time in the evening then to give your mind a break, to step into that observer mode and let your mind calm down, you'll find that you'll sleep much better. Particularly then when you're in bed and you want to sleep, if you can do one technique that I got taught was a body scan, where you feel every part of your body from the tips of toes to the top of your head. What that does, even if your thinking mind comes back in and starts trying to work out problems, go back to the point where you started, maybe it's your knees, then work up to your thighs, to your stomach area. What that does is it gives your mind a chance to calm down over time. And then if you work to the top of your head and you're still not finding your sleep, work back down again. And say if you do find yourself being taken by a particular thought path, just return to where you left off. What this does over time is it builds up the ability to manage your mind. It gives you back control of your mind, and as I say, it will calm your mind down over time. All right, guys, that's a little bit of a thought about meditation and why you should try and build it into your daily routine. There's many meditation techniques out there, but the one I find most useful is Vipassana, where you're just noting every emotion that comes past, whatever it might be. If you're thinking, you say it twice in your mind, thinking. If you feel a pain in your body, pain. If you notice a sound, you say hearing, and that will move you into the observer mode and allow allow you to study your mind, and it enable over time to have some control over your mind and determine what you want it to do, and ultimately how you want to act day to day. So there you go, guys. Hope you got some benefit from this video. I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.